Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for November 12, 2023. And in the news this evening, popular jerk chicken vendor shot dead in Westmoreland. A popular jerk chicken vendor was reportedly shot dead during an armed robbery at his jerk stand along the Landale Main Road in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland on Sunday morning. He has been identified as 41-year-old Errol McDonald, otherwise called a Jerky. The police say that about 12:30 a.m., McDonald and a teenage boy were at his jerk stand when a motorcycle with two men approached them. The pillion disembarked and pointed a firearm at them and robbed them of 2 phones and an undetermined sum of cash. The gunman then reportedly opened fire, hitting McDonald in the head before escaping. The police were summoned, and on arrival, McDonald was seen lying in a pool of blood. He was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Persons have since taken to social media to condemn the killing. One user on Facebook stated, "This one hurts. No more jerk chicken Nick. So sad, mankind wicked. What did he do to deserve this?" Another user said, "Why them never just take the money and the chicken and go along? I knew you from you were a baby. Oh my God, this is very sad," the user lamented. Investigations into the incident are ongoing. Rough seas hinder in search for woman in Robins Bay boat disaster. Rough weather conditions are frustrating efforts to resume the search for a woman who is missing after a boat on which she was aboard capsized off the coast of Robins Bay in St. Mary on Saturday. 5 other persons, along with the boat owner who were on the vessel, have been accounted for. The Marine Police, a Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard boat, and a helicopter were forced to abandon their search yesterday because of the high winds and the choppy seas. Member of Parliament for St. Mary Central, Dr. Maurice Guy, said at least 6 persons were on the boat. "I don't have all the details, but I understand that 6 people requested a boat ride and that the vessel capsized sometime later," he told the news. "It is really a very sad incident, and the JDF Coast Guard, a JDF helicopter, and the Marine Police had to abandon the search for the missing young lady yesterday due to the bad weather condition," he said. The 6 persons were reportedly among guests attending a function in Strawberry Fields in Robins Bay. Custos wants a brute beast behind Monday's triple murder collared. St. James Custos Bishop Conrad Pitkin is calling on the business community and the wider citizenry to unite against the crime and the violence in the northwestern parish, which is now blanketed under a state of emergency. Pitkin made the call in the wake of a triple murder that sent shockwaves throughout the nation on Monday after 2 schoolboys, 7-year-old Justin Perry and 9-year-old Nakaliva Smith, were killed in a taxicab on their way home from school in Salt Spring. A male passenger, 26-year-old Tevin Hill, believed to be the target of the deadly attack, was also killed. "I stand here with a heavy heart and a bleeding one as the custos of this parish. It would be remiss of me not to mention the recent spate of violent killings in our beloved and beautiful parish, especially the brutal and barbaric killing of Justin and Nakalive on Monday afternoon. As a parent and as the first citizen of this parish, my heart bleeds," Pitkin said on Thursday evening while addressing the grand opening of the new Barnett Business Center in Montego Bay. "I call upon the business community of St. James not to be daunted by what has happened, not to be discouraged, but to let us stand strong. Let us be resolved that we will win the battle. We, together as a people, will bring our beautiful parish back to some semblance of decency," said Pitkin. "It is time, and in fact, the time has long gone, when we must stand together and unite as a people and fight the scourge of crime and violence in our nation." Last month, the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce and Industry revealed that it has commissioned a crime study which will be submitted to the police in December in order to identify the origin of crime and stop its societal spread. That study is to be bolstered by a previous study which was done by the University of the West Indies in 2017. In the meantime, Pitkin directly denounced the perpetrators of Monday's incident. "I ask myself, and I ask you all this evening, what kind of cold-hearted brute beasts are these persons who snuffed out the lives of these young boys? It is time for us as a nation to speak with one voice. Let us be united every one of us, until justice is brought to the perpetrators, said Pitkin. St. James continues to be the most murderous police division in Jamaica, with 161 murders on record out of Jamaica's tally of 1,159 murders up to October 28 this year. St. Andrews South Division 104 and the Westmoreland Division 98 round out the top three. Phillips urges hastening of efforts to hire more social workers. Chairman of the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, Michael Phillips, has urged the administration to step up its efforts to recruit more social workers to effectively administer the program of advancement through health and education. His comments came against the background of an admission by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, Colette Roberts-Risden, that the ministry did not have an adequate number of social workers. Phillips argued that the government was spending billions of dollars on PATH, but there was an insufficient number of social workers to assist the ministry in carrying out its critical mandate of helping the dispossessed through its key social intervention program. At a meeting of the PAAC on Wednesday at Gordon House, Roberts-Risden told the lawmakers that the ministry currently has 124 social workers across the country. There is one social worker assigned to every 1,000 families, a ministry report stated. We are challenged because of the number of social workers in the ministry, Roberts-Risden added. The permanent secretary said that the plans are underway to recruit additional social workers. She said that with the increase in salaries under the compensation review, the ministry is expecting to attract more social workers to fill at least 50 positions. We are in the process, along with the Ministry of Finance, to expand our complement. In another couple of months, the establishment will be growing, she said. Roberts-Risden noted that there was a heavy demand for social workers in the justice system and to support the work of the Child Protection and the Family Services Agency. Phillips questioned whether agencies like Heart NSTA Trust provided training for social workers to meet the increased demand in the public service. Since we are seeing that we don't have enough trained individuals out there, and we have a premier training institution such as Heart, and if we are looking at the job survey, then we would have picked that up and directed individuals to train in that area, Phillips said. Highlighting the plight of some single-parent families who are in need of counseling and guidance in the era of family life, committee member Fitz Jackson said that social workers could play a crucial role in that regard. He said that PATH, the main social safety net program of the Labor Ministry, was designed to assist the families facing serious economic challenges. Social intervention is critical to curtailing a deteriorating family economic situation. That is what PATH is all about, an attempt to mitigate economic challenges of households of families, Jackson said. He indicated that the objective of PATH would not be fully achieved without an adequate number of social workers to work with the target groups that need assistance.